Not all leads are created equal. And if you're treating every inquiry the same way, you're wasting time, burning out your team, and leaving money on the table. We implemented a simple 10-point lead scoring system in one of our clients' practices, and their close rate went from 22% to 68% in just 90 days. Same traffic, same offer, and same team. The only thing that changed is we stopped chasing the wrong leads and started prioritizing the right ones. Let me show you exactly how this works. Here's what most cosmetic dental practices do. A lead comes in. Doesn't matter if it's from Google, Facebook, Instagram, a referral. They all get treated the same. Front desk calls them, maybe, if they remember and if they're not too busy. The lead picks up, great. If not, they leave a voicemail and hope for the best. There's no system, no priority, and no strategy. Here's what happens. Your team wastes hours chasing cold leads who were never going to book. Meanwhile, the hot leads, the people who are ready to spend 15K today, they're sitting in your CRM, waiting for someone to call them back. And by the time that you do, they've already booked with somebody else. I see this all the time. Practices with 100+ leads in their pipeline. They have no idea which ones are worth calling first. So they either, number one, call everyone and they burn out. Number two, call no one and wonder why their consults are down. Or three, call randomly and hope they get lucky. None of these work. But here's what does work, a lead scoring system. It is simple, fast, and it tells you exactly which leads to prioritize so you close more deals with less effort. Let me break it down. Alright, so here's how this works. Every lead gets scored on a scale of 0 to 10 based on a specific criteria. The higher the score, the hotter the lead. The hotter the lead, the faster you follow up. Simple. Here are the 10 criteria we use. Number 1 is lead source, 0 to 2 points. Not all traffic is equal. A referral from a past patient, that's a 2. Someone who clicked a random Facebook ad, that's a 0. Google search, high intent, that's a 1 or 2. Why this matters? Referrals and high intent searches convert 3 to 5 times the rate of cold social traffic. Number 2, how they found you, 0 to 1 point. Did they search for you by name? That's a 1. Did they just stumble across your ad? That's a 0. Why this matters? People who search for you by name already know, like, and trust you. They're closer to buying. 3, form completion, 0 to 2 points. Did they fill out the entire form? That's a 2. Did they leave half of it blank? That's a 0 or a 1. Why this matters? Effort equals intent. The more effort someone puts in, the more serious they are. Number 4, inquiry type, 0 to 2 points. Did they ask about pricing? That's a 2. They're shopping. Did they just say that they're interested in veneers? That's a 1. Or did they ask a vague question like, do you take insurance? That's a 0. Why this matters? Specific questions signal serious intent. Vague inquiries are usually tire kickers. Number 5 is response time, 0 to 1 point. Did they respond to your first follow-up within 5 minutes? That's a 1. Did it take them 3 days to reply? That's a 0. Why this matters? Speed is a proxy for urgency. Fast responders are hot leads. Number 6 is engagement level, 0 to 1 point. Did they watch your VSL? Open your emails? Click your links? That's a 1. Did they ghost after your first message? That's a 0. Why this matters? Speed is a proxy for urgency. Fast responders are hot leads. Number 6 is engagement level, 0 to 1 point. Did they watch your full VSL? Open your emails? Click your links? That's a 1. Did they ghost after the first message? That's a 0. Why this matters? Engagement equals interest. The more they engage, the closer they are to booking. Number 7 is budget qualifier, 0 to 2 points. Did they ask about financing options? That's a 1. They're serious but need help. Did they ask what's the cheapest option? That's a 0. They're price shopping. Did they say, I'm ready to move forward? What's the investment? That's a 2. They're a buyer. Why this matters? Budget questions tell you how close they are to pulling the trigger. Number 8 is timeline, 0 to 1 point. Are they looking to book this month? That's a 1. Are they just exploring options for next year? That's a 0. Why this matters? Urgency drives action. If they're not in a hurry, neither should you. And number 9 is decision-making authority, 0 to 1 point. Are they the decision maker? That's a 1. Do they need to talk to their spouse first? That's a 0. Why this matters is because if they can't make a decision without someone else, they're not ready to close yet. Number 10 is pain level, 0 to 1 point. Did they describe a specific painful problem? That's a 1. An example of this would be, I hate smiling in photos, or I'm getting married in 3 months and need to get this fixed. Did they say thinking about veneers? That's a 0. Why this matters is because pain drives urgency. The more pain, the faster they'll act. Alright, so you know you've scored your leads. Here's what to do with that data. Hot leads from 8 to 10 points, these are your VIPs. These are the people who are ready to buy today. Action plan for this would be to call them within 5 minutes. No exceptions. If they don't pick up, text them immediately. Follow up every 2 hours until you reach them. Book them into your first available consult slot. Why? These leads are shopping. If you don't close them today, someone else will. Warm leads from 5 to 7 points. These people are interested, but they're not quite ready yet. They need a little more nurturing. The action plan for these people, call them within 30 minutes. If they don't pick up, send them a text and an email. Follow up once per day for 3 days. Send them your VSL or case studies to build trust. Why? They're close, but they need a little more convincing. Don't rush them, but don't let them go cold. Cold leads from 0 to 4 points. These are the tire kickers, or people who are way too early in their journey. Action plan for these people is to put them into an automated email nurture sequence. Don't waste your team's time chasing them. Check in once a week with valuable content such as blog posts, reels, and testimonials. Why we do this, they might convert eventually, but they're not worth your team's immediate attention. Let automation do the heavy lifting here. So what happened when we implemented this system? Our client practice went from $120,000 a month, where their close rate was stuck at 22%. They were getting leads, lots of them, but they were wasting time on the wrong ones. So we built this scoring system. Took us about 2 hours to set it up in their CRM. But here's what changed. Before, 100 leads per month, a close rate of 22%, 22 new patients, and an average case value of $12,000, with a monthly revenue of $264,000. After 90 days later, 100 leads per month, same traffic, a close rate of 68% on hot leads, 45 new patients from prioritizing 8 to 10 point leads, an average case value of $14,000 because we stopped taking low budget cases, and a monthly revenue of $630,000. That's a $366,000 increase from the same traffic, the same ads, and the same offer. The only thing that we changed, we stopped treating every lead the same. We prioritized the hot ones. We nurtured the warm ones, and we stayed in contact with the cold ones. And the business exploded. So here's the deal. If you're not scoring your leads, you're flying blind. You're wasting time on people who will never buy. And you're losing the people who are ready to spend money with you today. This system takes 2 hours to set up, and it can 3x your close rate in just 90 days. Now, if you want us to build this system for you, the scoring model, the CRM automation, the follow-up sequences, the whole thing, click the link in our Instagram bio or DM us the word SCORE. We'll show you exactly how we implement this in your practice. Or if you want to do this yourself, take this framework and run with it. Either way, stop treating all your leads the same. Start prioritizing the right ones and watch your close rate skyrocket. I'll see you in the next one.